How's it going, everybody? My name is Doge, and today I'm here with Fair, and today we're doing another short car review. And today's review is something special because this is one of the newest cars ever to come out in Greenville. Meanwhile, the devs overpriced the living hell out of this thing, being that you could buy this for like 50 grand nowadays. They depreciated quite a lot, and in my opinion, this is one hell of a bargain. Because you're literally buying not necessarily a track car, but like more of a supercar. Because this car is mainly focused on performance. So today we're reviewing the 2012 McLaren minus 412C thingy, MP4 minus 12C. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, the name sounds like a math equation in my honest opinion. So yeah, anyway, we got the two trims laid out right here. This is the base model, and this is the Toxic Evel. I thought this was a fictional trim, but it turns out it's actually real. All right, now for the like performance specs on the outside. Fair, tell us your performance of the base model.
All right, so as you can hear, this is the 2011 to 2014 McLaren MP4 12C. Now this is just a standard two-door coupe, and this is powered by 3.8 liter M8 38T twin turbocharged V8. This is making around 592 base horsepower and around 443 pound-feet of torque at around 5,600 RPM. And this is being all delivered by a 7-speed SSG dual clutch transmission, and this is rear-wheel drive. And this cost around about $170,000. I'm not sure, but yeah, pretty pricey.
Alright, so now for my specs. This is the 2012. I'm pretty sure it was only offered for the 2012 model year. But anyway, this is the 2012 McLaren minus 412C, whatever it is. MP4 minus 12C Toxic Evel. Now this is the performance trim. This has the same size of V8. This also has a 3.8 liter twin turbo V8, but instead of 592 horsepower, this thing produces 665 horsepower with about 475 pound-feet of torque, followed by rear-wheel drive in the same 7-speed automatic as Fair said. Now this is also a twin turbo, as I said, and the price for this is around like I don't know actually. And speaking of price, let's see how badly the devs overpriced this thing in the dealership. Alright, so I was terribly wrong about the price. They didn't in fact overprice it because these are the actual prices when it was new. So yeah, here we are at the dealership page for the 2012 McLaren minus 4 MP4 minus 12C. It's quite a tongue twister to say. Alright, anyway, it comes in two trims, starting with the base model. They didn't quite get the specs right, but honestly, I could care less. It has a curved weight of around 300 pounds. This is the base model, and it comes in 12 different colors. And in my opinion, they all look great. And it's priced at $175,000. About the same price for when the base model was new. And the fictional name is the 2012 Surrey Renaissance. And now we have the Toxic Evel, which is the performance trim. This has 665 horsepower. So yeah, they got everything right here. But it looks so distinctive. Like that, the stripe makes it look so distinctive, in my honest opinion. But they in fact did not get this price right, but honestly it's for the better. Because I do not want to have to pay $260,000 for this. So yeah, this was $242,000, which made sense because it was new. And yeah, it has basically the same thing as the base model, but you know, more performance. and just that very distinctive strike. Now it's back to base with just those two trims. Pretty good dealership accuracy, I must say. So now let's get into this thing's sound. All right, so first up is the base model, and pretty sure these cars, both of these models, have the same exact sound. So Fair, go ahead and start up your base model MP412C. Alright, here's my Toxic Evel. Alright, now that that's done, let's see how fast both are. Alright, now this car is, as you know, it's equipped with launch control and rear-wheel drive, but I'm not going to put traction because, you know, spin out. Alright, I'm going to floor it in 3, 2, 1, go. We're looking at a top speed of 207 miles an hour. I couldn't really check the braking, but from what I've seen, it has pretty good brakes from top speed. Alright, now let's see the speed test of the Toxic Evel. Alright, now it's time for the Toxic Evel, which also has launch control, as you know, and it has a higher top speed. So anyway, I'm gonna floor it in 3, 2, 1, go. We're looking at a top speed of 217 miles an hour. Let's check the braking. I got stopped by the roundabout thingy, tree thing, but anyway, it had very good brakes from the top speed to start. All right, now let's see how both drive. All right, Fair, tell us about the base model in terms of the driving. Like, you know, how does it handle to you?
It handles real well, honestly. It handles just like any average, you know, Gallardo or 458. You know, it's kind of really the third hand of having, like, you know, Lamborghini and Ferrari. Like, say if you don't want that, you can have it like this, a Porsche, you know, anything that's along those lines. So yeah, it's pretty fire car to be on.
And yeah, guys, another fun fact about the -4, I mean the math equation car, it actually competed with the 458 in various different categories, and it was McLaren's first legal, well, their first street legal sports car. So yeah, that's always a fun fact. And I quite agree. I drove the base model before, and it handles a lot like say like a Gallardo, to be honest. Because, you know, it is from the same model year, and it has a smaller engine, but maybe it's better than the Gallardo. All right, now let's see the experience of the Toxic Evel. Alright, so it has a similar experience with the base model. The Toxic Evel is just much more faster, and it can handle a little bit worse, depends on how fast you're going. And that basically applies for every car nowadays. I mean, except for front wheel drives. Those are like front wheel drive cars are like, okay, anyway, back on topic. Anyway, the McLaren Toxic Evel is incredibly hard. It's incredibly it's incredibly unstable on the road because, you know, it's rear-wheel drive, therefore it does not handle very well, but it does handle good for a street legal sports car. And just like, hold on, just listen to that V8. Like, how does one not want this car? in my honest opinion, it's perfect for this car is perfect for anybody looking for a very expensive sports car that's also kind of cheap, because most sports cars in this game are priced like incredibly high. Like the Ferrari 458 is priced at like maybe like 1.5 times this. So yeah, anyway, that basically wraps it up for today's video. If you want to see more, then be sure to subscribe, and also subscribe to Fair's channel. I'll link it down below, and he also did an update video, so just go watch his stuff. He makes also really good content, and make sure to subscribe to him. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And also, the roleplay series returns this week. Goodbye, and have a great rest of your day, everybody.